Hi, today I'm going to make a roasted tomatillo salsa with a secret ingredient. Today we're warming up in the Poconos. This is when Mother Nature doesn't know what she's doing, and I'll be wearing this today, but tomorrow I'll probably be back in a sweatshirt. So the spring is always that way. It's kind of iffy. So we're rotating our clothes right now, and pretty soon I'll be able to put those heavy ones in the closet or the drawer. So let me show you how to make this. Welcome back to our kitchen, and come on in and sit right down. Okay folks, this is a tomatillo. You can find it in your grocery store if you don't know what you're looking for. My husband went shopping for me today because of my back, and I actually took a picture and sent it to him so he'd know what he was looking for. But they come in a peel. And you got to peel this outer peel off. Some of them don't come off as easy. If you have a problem peeling them, take them over the sink and rinse them under cold water and it'll come off for you. Now this has a sticky residue on it. And so you got to rinse them off. Use your hands to kind of rub them. And then I'll come back and show you what we're going to do with the salsa. Okay, here I have a sheet pan with sides on it because there's going to be liquid after you do your tomatillos and your other stuff. And that liquid we're going to be pouring into the salsa when we put it into the food processor and process it. I rinsed and dried these tomatillos. And you just put them on whole. And then here's a Poblano pepper. I love these things. This is like a cross between a green pepper and green bell pepper and jalapeno. It's not spicy, but it gives a deep, rich flavor to everything. I love them. I won't never use a green green bell pepper again. And then I got some onion. This is a whole medium onion that I quartered. And I have one jalapeno. And then I have a Serrano, which is all wrinkled up because it's been in the freezer for a while, but I'm still going to use it. Garlic. I went to use my garlic in the skin, and it was old. So luckily I have garlic every which way you can figure on having garlic. I got powder. I keep these in a refrigerator in a packet, and then of course I have the garlic in a jar, but that wouldn't work here. And I'm going to take the lime and put it on there. What I want is to char these up to where they have black spots on the outside. I'm going to put them under my broiler on the top shelf, and you really have to watch them because you don't want them to really go too far and burn. You just want to char on the outside, especially this pepper here, because we're going to remove the skin when it's done. So let me go put these in the oven, and I'll come back and show you what it's like if I had to pull something out because it's burning or it's too charred. Then I'll just set it aside for the finish. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Everything's charred. And in fact, this little guy went down to nothing. But look at all that juice. That's what we need. I'm going to take the Poblano and I'm going to put it in a plastic bag. Now you can do this with a bowl with plastic wrap over it. And we just want to let it sit in here for a few minutes so we can peel the skin off. And I'll be back because I'm going to bring the food processor over here. We're going to show you how it's made. Okay, first of all, I took as much skin off of that Poblano as I could. If you don't know how to do that, you just take it out, and if you need to run it under cold water and peel that skin off, then that's what you do. Here I've got the jalapeno that I'm going to take the stem off, and the Serrano that doesn't have a stem. Then I'm going to take my onions. I decided to use gloves for this because when I work with peppers, I tend to get them on my hands and end up sticking my finger in my eye, and then I'm hurting. The garlic's nice and browned. I'm going to put that in. And now the tomatillos. That one ended up being nothing. Okay, let's get this out of here. I'm going to get this out of here. The lemon charred up really nice, but we want this juice. That's our liquid. And then what I'm going to do is, if there's any charred bits on here that I can grab a hold of, I'll put those in there. Now, next I'm going to add a tablespoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of cumin, and half a teaspoon of coriander. This is optional, whatever you have in your house. I'm going to squeeze some charred limes over the top. Remember, limes don't have seeds like lemons do. And then I'm going to do the other half. I don't think I've ever roasted a lime. Okay. And then cilantro. This is how I keep my cilantro when I get it from the store. I wrap it up in paper towels, and it stays fresh for a week or so. So I'm going to put a handful of that in there. There we go. I'm going to pulse it. Look at it. Still too much. I got to get a spatula. Scrape down the sides. And here's where I want to get some salt and pepper. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm going to put a sprinkle of salt. A little bit of black pepper, because we like black pepper in this household. And now, folks, my secret ingredient. Vodka. I'm going to put a shot, which is a 1.5 ounce of vodka. I didn't have tequila. You can put tequila in here too. The onions still aren't as pureed as I want them. I'm going to get a spoon and taste it. I was tempted to put chili powder in here, but I didn't. Woo-wee. Okay, our salsa is done. I'm going to pour it in the bowl, and I need a paper towel. I'm going to dump this in my bowl. It's really pretty. Like I say, I've never made tomatillo salsa before. If you have garlic cloves that are fresh, you could roast them in the skins and then pop them right out the end, because they'll pop right out just like roasted garlic. And there I have my salsa and my chips. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm burning up. Anyway, my husband's going to have a fun time with this. Don't forget to support your local charities and your local businesses. And I'll see you next time. Bye.